What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy KG for Life here with another YouTube video. Like I said, this is the Zero to Hero account that we've been working on for the past few days. Like I said, my editor is MIA for a little while. I don't know when he'll be back, but we're going to keep on popping out some of these videos that we're going to go straight through. We're not going to do any in the extras, no cuts, no nothing like that. Everything's going to be pure raw, pure footage. So, here's the thing. I kind of forgot the other day to make a video on this because we were watching JJK on stream the other day, so I couldn't make a video on this. But we're gonna go ahead and show y'all a couple things that I have unlocked coming out of certain levelings in the Cookie Run Kingdom. One of them being the Might of the Ancients. So a lot of people don't know the Might of the Ancients and don't understand what it really is. Might of the Ancients is where you pick an ancient cookie, any of the first original three. Original three. As long as you pick the first original three, you get to be able to use them like a normal cookie, like you've already unlocked them. But here's the catch: you have 4 different things to do in the Cookie Run Kingdom area to be able to unlock this cookie. One of them being doing the story mode with the cookie with you. You have to have the cookie on the team to do the story mode with the ancient. Next would be bounties. The other one would be it's bounties, arena, and I forgot the other one. So it's story mode, bounties, arena, and I can't get the last one for the life of me. But they're gonna kill me if I remember it later on. Alliance. There we go. Alliance. All right. Anyways, after it's a guild. It's one of the two. It's one of the two. My chat's trying to help me out here, as y'all can see up there. But after you do these 4 things, you will unlock pure vanilla in total, like you pulled them out of the gacha. So here's the thing. I recommend every single person in the Cookie Run Kingdom to pick pure vanilla, because 9 times out of 10, you don't have a good healer already. You do not have a good healer to begin with when you first start the game. So when you first start up the game and you first do your first like 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever, how many pulls you get, if you use your coupon code, you have at least 100 plus pulls. At least, if you use the coupon code. Pure vanilla is your 100% without a shadow of a doubt the one you pick to help you, because he's so good beginning of the game. You most likely, if you do all of the pulls in Cookie Run, if you do all your gacha pulls already in Cookie Run Kingdom, and you do all your gacha pulls, you most likely have a good tank already. You don't have to worry about the tank aspect. So I would always recommend somebody that doesn't have a good healer. 1, don't fucking use the rare healer. Please, for the love of God, don't use that healer. If you have a choice of a healer, pure vanilla. That's what it is. But that's the thing. Here's the other thing about it is, if you got pure vanilla in the gacha pool system, let's say you got him in the gacha pool system. Lucky you. Congratulations. You got one of the best healers in the game, beginning of the game. Then Hollyberry will be your second bet. Hollyberry would be the one that you would pick next, because these 2 cookies recently got buffed in the recent updates before this one. They recently got buffed. Overly buffed to where they became meta. Now, why not Dark Cacao? Honestly, why Dark Cacao? I wouldn't pick Dark Cacao to begin with, because he's been long forgotten, sadly. And it pains me because he's one of my favorite cookies in the game, but he's been long forgotten. And it sucks because two of the ancients got updated, and they were blown out of the water with the meta at that season. But Dark Cacao got left in the dust, and I'm really hoping one freaking day they bring him to light and actually make him updated to where he's meta during the meta phase of what's to come. They need to fix him. They really do. because he's been long forgotten. Ancient's supposed to be powerful, supposed to be used constantly, and he's just not. So that's my rant for that time. I'm so sorry about that. But here's the thing: after you do all 4 of your things in the cookie run arena, a cookie run world, you're gonna get brilliant memory fragments. Brilliant memory fragments are what you're gonna get to unlock this bad boy right here. So once you unlock it, we're gonna go ahead and skip it. We're gonna go ahead and get it. I'm gonna read why this is a really good and when I mean good, can you please stop? Thank you very much. Why this is a good landmark. So if you read into this landmark, it says ancient cookies HP is plus 1%. Now, here's the thing. 5 or 10 arena. Okay, so somebody was able to tell me it's 10 arena. So it gets 20 levels of the Eternal Hero Memorial, right? But they get 1% per. Is it 1% per? Yeah, it's 1% per level up. So the thing is, for early game, for you as an early game player, this is worth it because your arena isn't fully set up yet, your guild isn't fully set up yet, so you got all these things that you got going on. The Eternal Hero Memorial is gonna be able to sustain you for the time being to get your Ancient Cookies HP maxed up there. If you can do all 20 levels, big balling, go and do the 20 levels. By all means, do it. I'm not gonna stop you there. Now, there's not much to it. There really is not much to it. But it's worth leveling up if you can. Now, we're going to skip past that. So if you want to level up, by all means, level that up. Now, the next thing we leveled up while we were gone was the Sky Garden. The Sky Garden, it only unlocks once you reach 5 landmarks. Once you reach 5 landmarks, it'll unlock completely. Now, your most important landmarks are going to be as follows. So this is what you need to get as landmarks. 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, you need to work on these landmarks. No, not 1030. No, it doesn't clear when you get 1030. You want Area of the Haunted House. You want the Dreaming Jellystone statue. You want the Everwinting Shadow Globe. You want the Morning Dew Garden. I'm going to show you more. I'm going to show you a lot more of which ones that you need to spend your gems on. Okay, so this is what you need to start spending your gems on. It's probably the most important thing ever to spend gems on. You don't need that because it gives you little things, so it doesn't really matter with that. You don't need that as well. We got that one. You want to get, not that. I'm going to run through it. You want to get this, and the only way you can get this now is doing bounties. So, if you do not have this one yet, I would recommend doing the bounty system right now that has these chaos cake pieces, because you used to get them you used to be able to get them from the Tower of Sweet Chaos. That's where you used to be able to get them. So you can't get them anymore because the Tower of Sweet Chaos is gone because White Lily is out. So next you would get that 100%. Let's keep on looking. Let's keep on looking. Let's keep on looking. You want to get this 100%. Yeah, you get them through bounties. You used to be able to get them. That's what I was saying. You used to be able to get them through the Sweet Chaos Tower, but now you have to get them through bounties. You want to get the Dark Lord's Castle. Yes, you want to get that. That, not really that important. That, not really that important. That's not really important. Same thing with that one. All cookie crit damage, Chocolate Altar of the Fallen. You want to get that. So, in total, you want to be able to get 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 3 don't really matter because of what they give you. They're not stat boosted for you. They're not stat boosted for you, so you don't want to get those. Then you want to get 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what you want. You want all 7 of those right away. Well, as soon as you can get them. Now, I understand that people are going to say, oh, but I don't have cookies, I don't have this, I don't have that. What am I supposed to do? The thing is, the game practically gives you gems for free without even thinking about it. Also, gives you ways to unlock cookies for free without thinking about it. There's not much you have to do, but your main priority is to get these statues done. Why do I not have them? It's because I'm doing a story mode real quick, so I'm trying to get more gems to where I can do multiple things at once. That's why I'm doing it. So, that's the one thing that we unlocked as well. Make sure you get that Sky Garden unlocked. It does cost not only coins, but it also costs the compasses and stuff like that. So I can unlock this here. And I'm going to go ahead and just put that right in there. Boom. It frees up the space for people who like decorating. There's a person in my chat named Zapo. He's Moose, one of my mods. He loves to decorate, and I think he enjoys the Sky Garden a little bit. He enjoys it because he has more space to decorate, which is kind of cool. Next, what I unlocked was a thing called the Cookie Alliance, right? The Cookie Alliance, I would say, without a shadow of a doubt, I would not... Okay. That confused me for a second. I was like, why did I just get 2,000 gems? But also, you get 2,000 gems while you're in a guild. I forgot about that part, so my bad. Cookie Run Alliance is not important to you in the beginning game because Cookie Run Alliance, right now, the way that they made the game mode, it's purely end game content. You can do it, probably, honestly, as somebody, even myself, I could possibly do, listen, freaking stop telling me what to do. Stop it. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Somebody who's like myself, you could probably do easy mode, pretty simple. You could probably do easy mode. I wouldn't try it, but, you know, I'm not going to tell you what to do there. You can do whatever you want. But I also unlocked Cookie Run Alliance. If you do good in Cookie Run Alliance, you also do get gems. Did they change it to where it's every, is it still like every 30 days it resets, Moose? Or is it that they changed the reset schedule on it? I don't know if they did or not. But if you're in a guild and so on and so forth, you're able to get, gems. See, look, I didn't even do it, and I'm still getting 3,000 gems. 25 to 30 days? Okay, so yeah, it's 25 to 30 days, still. I'm not even doing it, and I still get 3,000 gems. For both the guild and, me being in chocolates here, I get 2,000. So make sure you initiate it to get that 2,000 gems, which is very worth it at some point. Let's see what else I was able to unlock. Oh, right. Okay, cool. So here's another thing I was able to unlock in the Cookie Run Kingdom. And that was the full setting of toppings. So, a lot of people don't know what toppings to use for certain cookies. What's better, who's better, yada yada you. We're gonna go ahead and... I don't remember who has toppings on them. You do. Alright, there we go. So, as you see here right now, my Rebel Cookie is running at 5 solid almond toppings because he's needed for that in the guild boss battles. You always want solid almond on them. But the thing is, they're level 6, so I'm not getting the best stats for them right now. I actually don't level up my toppings until I unlock this. So once I unlock this, then I start worrying about unlocking my toppings. As a new player, toppings really don't matter to you. I'm not going to lie to you, they really don't fucking matter. So I wouldn't worry about them too much as a new player. Next, we unlocked the Sugar Gnome Laboratory. Once you beat 615, and there's gonna be a God, what is it? It's 615. You unlock 2 things at 615, actually. Not just one thing, you unlock 2 things. We're gonna go to the second thing after this. But here in the Sugar Gnome Laboratory, you're going to, this is where it matters the most on what you're doing in the game. As you can see here, material faster production, faster production of all of the materials here. Cookie house faster production, which is your most important thing, honestly, really is. Easier goods collection, that's another thing you want to go towards 100%. I rushed all of this just to get this, because it's so much easier to collect this than doing anything else. Everything for level 1 all needs 30 of the robust axes. So you pretty much have it golden. When you want to level up, you got to remember this. You have to have a certain cookie level castle to get past another level of the laboratory. Now, for somebody like me, somebody like yourself, as a new player, what are the most important things to go after when you don't know anything about the Sugar Gnome Laboratory, right? I'm going to tell you right now, once you get this, don't worry about the kingdom anymore. Don't worry about the kingdom for right now. You want to this is your main priority for kingdom stuff. That's what you want. You don't got to worry about anything else but that. The moment that you unlock this, I would stop worrying about kingdom for now. Don't completely forget it, but I'm telling you right now, it's not as important when you're in this low of a level. I would say it's not important to probably, if I look here, probably level 6. It's not that important to you. Yes, you get faster production and stuff like that, but as somebody who's a lower end level like yourself, it's not going to be worth it. The main worth it thing here is the cookie version of the Sugar Gnome Laboratory. Now, with the Sugar Gnome Laboratory, you have ways to buff your cookies up even stronger compared to what they are now, right? So, let's say you get this to level 5, right? That's good. You're good. You're doing good right now. Get this to level 1. Let me go ahead and do that. While I'm telling you to do that, I'm gonna do it myself. These 2 things get to level 1 right away. You're fine with that. Next, if you can't get to level 6 cookie, cookie castle, get all of these to level 1 then. If you can't get to level 6 cookie castle, get all these to level 1. That should be like your main priority as well. When it comes to if you can't get to level 6. Once you get to level 6, as you can see here, I can't do it. I'd spend the gems to get that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the most important things in the Sugar Gnome Laboratory that you want to work on are your cookie stats. The stats are the most important things. All cookies HP bonus, that's important. You want to try to get that at 10 as soon as possible. Arena tickets, bleh. You can just get 1 in each and you'll be fine. Sugar Gnome Laboratory is really end game. Really, it sort of is. If you're lucky enough, you'll be able to keep up with it, but most of the time you're not going to be able to keep up with it at a low level. Next, most important would have to be the cheaper toppings upgrade, because God is it expensive to upgrade your toppings. I'm going to tell you that right now. You will lose out the more that you don't upgrade it. And then again, all level 1 of these, if you can't get to level 5, all level 1 of these, you're perfectly done. Next, all cookies defense bonus, go ahead and do that. Perfectly done. Maybe the coin rewards, because if you have trouble getting coins, I would get that. That would be okay. Alright, like again, I don't have to go through it again. Your stats are the most important ones to get through, stat-wise. Then, here's the thing. You want to try to get to Sugar Gnome Laboratory 7 as soon as possible. What I mean by that, as long as you go through these little line things right here, as you can see, they all have lines to them, right? So, If you see that I'm doing this, boom, boom, get to this. Boom, done. As long as you have one going into it, you're able to do it anyways. So then you can see here, you want to stay in the middle. You want to stay in the middle here, but you're going to probably get all these level 1 anyways. So it doesn't really matter, but try to stay in the middle to where you can get this one done. Boom. You get that done, it's going to go boom into the arena tickets. All you need is one of these done to move on to the next one. Boom. That's the only one there. Get that done. Keep on moving on. Middle. Get that done. Keep on moving on. And just keep on going through where the line meets the middle. Because, like I said, your most important tactic of the game right now is to get here. This is where it's going to start getting very important to you. Once you reach 7+ is where everything starts mattering. Okay. The extra preset toppings, you're going to unlock the stage 2 of, sorry, somebody sent me a message. Threw me off guard. Of the topping presets. You get 3 in total on your cookies. So there's going to be 3. And honestly, it's worth to have that because that means more builds you're able to use for your cookies. So you don't have to keep on removing, putting on, removing, putting on, removing, putting on. You don't have to do that. Once you get to 2, you have 2 different builds you get to use. Next, the most important thing that I think to date is this. I love this feature that came to the game because God, it saves so much time and it saves so much effort. You don't got to worry about too much. Once you get that done, you're perfectly set because it only takes 1. Now, like I said, all stat bonuses matter, so we're not going to keep on going to that. Then next, you're going to get to level 8. What's important at level 8? These 2 things right here. Extra topping preset number 2 and cheap topping cheaper upgrades number 2. You want to get those 2 as soon as possible. Now you're going to go to stats, of course. All stats are good. Topping storage at level 9 is what you want to go through as well, because the topping storage is what's going to keep you able to have your best in slot pieces all together in one area to where you don't got to move them completely. So that's why you want to use the topping storage upgrade. Other than that, nothing like Alliance. Once you get to end game, it's going to matter, but all stats always matter. That's what you want to do. Same thing with that. I would say this. You want to try your best to get to the bigger storage stacks so you don't use your necessary things that you have to increase your storage. You don't want to do that. Because look, if you go to storage right now and I want to go, oh, okay, let me go ahead and increase my storage. To expand it to 10, there we go. It's good. It takes resources to get it to level 10. Do I recommend doing that? Not really, but you're able to do differently if you can do it. It's whatever is possible for you. Now, last but not least, we unlocked the Hall of Ancient Heroes. Now, I have a video, and I'm going to put it up here somewhere, or I put it at the end, whichever one you'll be able to see next, you'll be able to see it. I have a video on my channel that goes in depth on why the Hall of Ancient Heroes is the most important thing in the world to worry about. And what to worry about first. Everybody has their differences on what you should unlock first. Everybody tells you, level up your statue first. Well, as you can see, I don't have my statue thing leveled up yet. Level up your statue first. Unlock things first. Put your cookies level 40. Put the best cookies up there. Whatever. Bada bing, bada boom. But I'm going to tell you right now, the one thing for a new player like yourself that needs to focus is unlocking slots. There's going to be people that are going to tell me, oh no, but this, but that, but this, but that, but it gives you better stats. That doesn't fucking matter. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that I've been watching that gives people who are free to play. And they're free to play. And I heavily emphasize air quotes on that. That tell people, level up your statue first. Level up your statue. No. Do not level up your statue first. please, for the love of God, do not. Because you're going to run out of level up materials for your cookies more than you're going to run out for materials to level up your thing right away. Now, what is the recommended slots to unlock? And I would say this, 2 teams of 5. 2 teams of 5 is good. You know why? Because you have a balanced way of, how do you say this? Of mixing your cookies up when you're doing story, Cookie Run Alliance, arena, guild, you name it. You're able to have the versatile cookies in the experience that you want. Now, what is the most important cookies to worry about that you want on your top 5? Now, as you can see here, my top 5 cookies are my guild boss battle cookies. Why is that? Because the guild boss battles are the most important game mode for new players to get gems. And if you're in a really good guild, then you'll be getting a lot of gems. Normally, 9 times out of 10, you get a lot of gems. They come weekly instead of monthly, instead of bi-monthly, or whatever you want to do it. You're getting gems every single week. So what I always recommend, use your guild boss battle cookies first. They should be your top priority in the game. Now, do you want them on the bottom? Hell no. You don't want them on the bottom. Also, I just realized something. I made the mistake and put Frost Queen in the freaking bottom. I'm dumb. I don't do that. Don't mind my mistake, but don't do that. The reason why I say don't do that, because there are a certain amount of cookies in the game right now that need true level 50. Not level 50, but true level 50. And I'm going to show you that right here now. The true level 50 characters are something like this. If you click this on, like, let's say Snow Trigger, it says upgrade this cookie to level 50 to make the magic candy. Right? We're close to level 50 to be able to show y'all what that is. And I have enough stuff from this event that I'm able to show y'all that once it comes out. So I'm going to get that done later. So, as you see, he's level 46 now. Boom, level 46, done. I don't got to worry about it. But putting him as a disciple, in the Hall of Ancient Heroes, you don't want to do. You want to keep the cookies that have candies to them out of the disciples. Keep them away from it, because you're going to need to get them to level 50 first before you decide what you want to do with them. Now, if you want to keep them in the Hall of Ancient Heroes, by all means, do that. Because even at level 50, actual level 50, you're able to keep them up to date with all your other cookies. Now, how is it that you can keep your cookies the same level going throughout the whole entire thing? Bada bing, bada boom. This is how. You just have to do. You have to do the bounties. Right here, the XP Star Jellies. If you haven't started doing this yet, by all means, start getting that done. Me, as a player for myself, I started doing these before I started doing anything else. I'm also doing the gems as well, the coins as well, so I can be able to get more coins. So that's what I'm focusing on myself. Yeah, you gotta grind whichever one that you know that you need the most of. Now, Sugar Golem is the one that's going to give you the crystals, of course, to level up your cookies candies. You don't got to worry about that until later on. You're not level 50 yet. You shouldn't be level 50 yet. You should be getting close to it. So this doesn't matter to you as of yet. So you wanna work on the other things. Now, as I'm saying to y'all, please try your best to pace yourself. A lot of people worry too much about the meta. worry too much about, if I don't do this, I'm not going to enjoy the game. No. If you do it, you're not going to enjoy the game, but you're also rushing to do that. Don't rush. Enjoy the game. You don't know how many people that I've known that physically quit the game because it's not fun for them anymore. It's not easy for them to do anything. Now, before we go off of this game, this is also something else that popped up when we weren't doing any videos. This is a long video, by the way. Jesus Christ. The Pavilion of Promise brings 2 cookies that are permanent that you are able to get with purity crystals. So now, as you can see here, I have 346 purity crystals. Once you get this to 1200 cc's, you get Snapdragon. You have the chance of getting it before then, but you're able to get Snapdragon out of that. Now, here's the thing about that, though. Snapdragon is your most important cookie to get out of these 2. Focus on getting Snapdragon first. Don't split your time. Don't split your efforts. Go for Snapdragon first, because Snapdragon is the only meta cookie out of both of these right now. He is the only meta cookie that's important to you. That's important to new players. Snapdragon is the most important. For Icicle Yeti, don't worry about Icicle Yeti because he's not important to you right now. He's not meta for you right now because you're not focused on that. You're focused on PvE content. You're focused on the guild content. You're focused on those things in general. Icicle Yeti isn't really used that much for any of the content that I'm helping y'all get through first, okay? Snapdragon is your main priority. So like right now, if I want to go, I'm going to go ahead and hatch. See if I get lucky, maybe. You know, that would have been crazy if I would have got lucky. I'm not going to lie to you. That would be crazy. But the other way to get those, by the way, before we go, the way to get those are right over here, the sugar golem. The mystery sugar crystals gives you a package of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. You get a package of 4 if you do all of them, all the way up to 15. Yeah, don't waste them on Yeti. Waste them on the one that we were talking about. Don't waste them on Yeti right now. So yeah, if you already got that area unlocked, go right ahead and start focusing on the black sugar golem, but also focus on skill powders. You want skill powders and golem stuff. That's what you want. But you get a total of 6, 9. You get a total of 9 tries in total. So you don't really got to worry about that too much. So you can be able to do, let's say that you're able to do this for 6, and then you can do this for 6. You have a chance to do 2 different ones in one day. Start using that. It's really good to do that. So that's the video for today, people. I hope y'all appreciate me trying to help out the new players out there. See what y'all like, see what y'all don't like, to lead y'all in a better direction to where y'all can keep on enjoying the game long run than short run. Because this event is really good. This event's really nice. I enjoy it. The biscuits. Once we get to the biscuits, that's going to be a whole nother level of a story that I got to tell you about. But I also got to make a video on veterans, on biscuits for veterans. That's going to be a video I have to do later on too as well. But it's been your boy, KG for Life. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. If y'all haven't came to the Twitch channel, what are y'all doing? I'm still here. I hope y'all enjoyed these videos. This is a longer video of the 3 because I had a lot that I didn't show on video that I'm going to show now. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Please focus on what I'm telling y'all to focus on, and y'all will enjoy the game long run. I do promise you that. Now, if you ever need help, I have a lot more guides down below in my Twitch and my channel that still work till this day. I am going to do a guild boss battle thing for not new players who actually have their stuff together. I'm going to do a video on that eventually. I did one for new players as well. Go check that out. It was a recent video, the one before this one. Go check that out if you can. Y'all take care of yourselves. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And hope to see y'all again in the next video. Bye-bye.